So a very much expected result for Hughie Fury. He blows out his punch bag opponent in 2 rounds. Chris Norrad took a knee after copping a shot, let the count go to 9, tried to stand up and the ref called the fight off. I mean, the dude didn't look hurt. He didn't look like he was in La La Land or anything, but the ref called the fight off. I think pretty much simply because Chris Norrad didn't have anything to offer. He wasn't throwing hardly any punches back. He tried to throw about 5 counters for the whole fight, but he was eating leather all night. However, I did think, for somebody who was boxing a punch bag and can do whatever they like, Hughie Fury was really pushing some limits. He got warned for a low blow, got warned for punching behind the back of the head, and I mean, even the punch that put Chris Norrad down before the fight was stopped was arguably on the back of the head. So, interesting. I mean, Hughie Fury's big wide punches haven't seemed to have been straightened up at all. I mean, he looked pretty good against a very lackluster opponent. I mean, this guy, 17-0, unbeaten record, fought nobody, but he walked into the ring and I was pretty much thinking, oh, this will be either first or second round, stoppage. He looks a bit like an Andy Ruiz or Adam Kalnacki, the stature. He's a fat, blown up cruiserweight. Had never beaten anybody. And from what I saw of his early fights on YouTube, he hasn't gotten any better. I mean, the dude's had 17 pro fights in 10 years. Apparently he's had a lot of hand injuries and that's why he hasn't been fighting consistently, but dude ain't even in shape. So I mean, this was a far too lower level opponent for Hughie Fury to come back on. I mean, Sam Sexton's much better than this guy. Kamil Sokolovsky's much better than this guy. So I'm not sure what they were thinking getting this guy in. Maybe it's hard for Hughie Fury to get opponents because he has the ability to make good fighters look bad. So we'll see what happens with the future for Hughie Fury. For now, he picks up another stoppage win. And let's have a bit of a listen to what Hughie and Peter had to say after the fight.
Yeah, Chris Norrad, as you so beautifully put, definitely not okay. Hughie, congratulations. It's the start of the climb back, isn't it, towards another world title bid?
Yeah, 100%, definitely. This here today, I was just, like I say, messing around in there, taking me time. This level is easy for me.
I mean, have you learned much from the last couple of rounds, or did not enough happen, really, to be honest?
The way I learn is from this man here right beside of me. This is it. I take instructions from him, and everything what he tells me happens. He just said, take your time, and he said, you'll just see the punch anyway. He just wanted me to mess around in there, and that's what we did.
Yeah, Peter, what have you learned from what you saw this evening?
Well, as you can see, you know, he's there with his shots. He's not going backwards. You know, we didn't get to see much really because he was landing very early. You know, to be fair to Norrad, he's a tough kid. He took some good whipping body shots. But like I said, he's improved a hell of a lot, and we're looking there to take the titles. But, you know, he can hit, you know, so...
See you hitting from the word go, Hughie. You were very aggressive on the front foot from the word go.
Yeah, that's what we've been working on. We've working on different things, and do you know what it is? I've got to say a big thanks to this man here right beside of me, Kerry Case, because he's the one that's got me in shape and made me a lot 10 times stronger than what I am. So full credit to this man here. He's a multi-talented, like I always say, best cut man in the business and best strength condition.
Never threw a punch. Never threw a punch. Because Peter, you were talking about him being 40% fitter, 40% stronger coming into this fight.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's in very good condition. You know, it's just a shame that Norrad couldn't give him a better show. But look, he's hitting. Norrad had nothing to offer him really, so he's just walking through him basically and doing what he wanted. But it's he's ready. We're confident. We're looking at big fights for him again. You know, he's going to be out in again in September, and hopefully we'll get in some good fights.
Did you feel stronger? Did you feel fitter than you had before, Hughie?
I felt a lot stronger, I felt a lot fit, and I'm ready for anyone. Like I say, hopefully next time we get a better position and better fights in the future, so I'm ready now to fight anyone.
And time is on your side, as Richie was saying. You're only 24, so you actually have got the time to build yourself back up to a world title bid.
All the experience we've had, the losses and everything, is all experience on my behalf. I'm young, and it's just making me like a fine article.
So pretty much just a promotional spiel there from Peter and Hughie. I'm fit, I can take on anybody. I'm going to be fighting again in September. Let's see. I'm interested to see who it'll be. God hopes it's going to be somebody a hell of a lot better than Chris Norrie. But let us know what you thought of the performance from Hughie Fury, and we'll get some conversation going. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you have. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Big Boys Boxing, we out. 2